She thought I'd never find out, that she could gut me, walk away with everything, and smile doing it. But I knew, and by the time she realized it, she was ruined. My name's Evan, I'm 36, live just outside Cincinnati, and I've been a mechanical engineer for almost 12 years. Most mornings, I'm up by 6, the smell of burnt coffee, the hum of cartoons in the background while I pack my son's lunch, peanut butter, no crust, always. From the outside, life probably looked stable, boring, even. But lately, there was a chill in our house that the thermostat couldn't fix. At first, I blamed stress, work, bills, her night shifts. I didn't know it then, but the cold wasn't in the air, it was sleeping right beside me. Her name's Kelsey, we met back in college, she was studying nursing, I was buried in thermodynamics and student loans. I used to bring her takeout during her night shifts, slept in my car just to walk her back to her dorm when she got off at 4 a.m. When her mom got sick, I turned down a promotion in Chicago to stay close. We took on $48,000 of debt so she could go back for her nurse practitioner license. I thought we were building something, a future. But lately, the us part started fading. She'd work late, come home drained and distant. She guarded her phone like it was a second heart. One night, I passed by the bathroom while she was on a call. "He's too soft," she laughed. "Once the divorce hits, I'll take the house and half his 401k. He won't even see it coming." I didn't breathe, I didn't move. But right then, I knew she was never building with me. She was building an exit. A week later, she sat across from me at the kitchen table, sipping from the mug I bought her on our honeymoon. She slid the divorce papers toward me like it was a casual bill. "You'll want to sign those, sooner the better, we both know what's fair." I stared at the papers, then at her, the woman I once swore to protect. "Fair," I said, "right." She stood up, all confidence and perfume. "No hard feelings, Ev, just business." I didn't argue, didn't beg, I just looked at the gold band still on her finger, and wondered how much of our life she rehearsed like a script. That night, while she slept in the guest room, I sat alone with a pen and a plan. I wasn't going to burn it all down. I was going to move in silence, and let the fire find her. By morning, I had my first meeting with a financial advisor. Over the next 4 days, I moved every dollar I legally could, into trusts, separate accounts, even cashed out some crypto and turned it into hard assets. I changed my direct deposit, transferred the deed to a holding LLC. She didn't notice a thing. I kept smiling, kept making dinner, kissed our son goodnight. And while she scrolled Zillow listings for beach houses in Florida, I built a firewall around everything she thought she could take. I saved screenshots, call logs, the recording from that night in the hallway. She played chess with someone she thought was a pawn. But I was already holding the king. And I wasn't planning on losing the board. It started with a text. "Hey, weird Q, did you move the savings? Can't log into the joint account." I didn't respond. Then came the calls, back to back, frantic, her voice cracking between fake concern and real panic. "Evan, we need to talk, what did you do?" By day 3, she was sobbing into voicemail. "You're being cruel, I didn't think you'd actually fight back." Meanwhile, I sat in my truck, sipping a gas station coffee, watching the sunrise like it was the first one I'd seen in years. Every ping from my phone just made the silence sweeter. I wasn't angry anymore. I was free. And she was finally starting to feel the consequences of betting against me. Divorce mediation, downtown Cincinnati. She walked in like a winner, white blazer, designer heels, eyes smug like she'd already spent my money. But then I handed the mediator a thick folder, dates, transfers, her texts, the recording. She didn't speak at first, just stared as her lawyer flipped through the documents. "What is this?" she finally whispered. Her voice cracked, her lawyer cleared his throat. "Ma'am, it appears, he was advised, thoroughly." The room went still, even the mediator glanced at her like she just stepped into traffic. She blinked fast, jaw twitching. I didn't say a word. I didn't need to. Everything she'd counted on crumbled in her manicured hands. That day, she lost the house, the accounts, and the script. And all I did was sip my water and watch. She moved in with her sister 2 towns over, sold her car, word got around, people talk when you fall from high places. Meanwhile, I got joint custody, started therapy, took my son fishing for the first time in months. I didn't feel victorious, just steady, like standing on solid ground again. Because the truth is, betrayal doesn't destroy you. It reveals you. And what I saw in myself after all this was someone worth protecting. I wake up now to silence, not the cold kind, but the peaceful kind, the kind that means I'm finally free. Revenge isn't loud, sometimes, it's just choosing peace. If you've ever had to fight for your peace, drop a fire in the comments. For more stories, hit subscribe. You're not alone.